about the revelation, but I did not mention the name of the church. Then it's when God now challenged me and said to me that the project failed. I started thinking, which project? What did I do that it failed? Then that's when the Spirit of God starts pointing out some mistake. And before that, there is some incident that happened that I said to myself, God, what is it? What did I do? Did I make a mistake, or what was it? Then God now bring it out and said to me and point my mistake to me, which I'm amending the mistake now. The mistake is when God revealed this vision to me, this dream to me, I did not bring the whole dream out. I did not say all. It's like I need some word which I supposed to include, but I was thinking maybe that because God gave me another word, I was thinking, is it what this is what God means, or what that's what God means? My brain is just, I'm like Moses, when Moses said to God, I can't speak and you send me, but God said, the word I put in your mouth is what you should tell them. And that's what I'm telling you now. God gave me this dream. I've said it inside a lot of when you go on my YouTube, you see the message. I even include it in the message God gave me to all Nigeria. There's a book for it. You can find out. You are going to get it. The book is called God Prophetic Word to All Nigeria. This message I'm going to tell you that I'm amending, which is for RCCG Church. I had this revelation, this dream. I was in a field. It's a very big, massive field, and I saw people sitting down on the floor. Inside this field is big. I cannot count how many acres of land it is. It was wide, big, and it's very dark. I can see people sitting down, but I can't tell if they are all white, or if they are all black, or if they are all women or men. I just know I can see some black people. But at the edge, in the front, I saw a man. He's a tall man, skinny man. He sat on a high chair. The chair is a high, skinny, white high chair. But the man turned his back to the people that are sitting down on the floor. As the man turned his back to the people who are sitting on the floor, I now saw a lady sitting not far from where I am, because I was right at their back, but God just let me see what's going on. The lady now said to them that they are going to have a program. She told them in the place where they are going to do the program. She told them the location of the place, and she told them the location of the place. She said it's 3 days program they are going to do. When she said 3 days program they are going to do, as I was standing there behind them, I said to myself, I said, that's mean before you all come here, before you all do any program in the church, you first come here to tell them first before you tell the church member. That's what I was saying. I said, that's me, before you inform the church first, you all first got to come inside this place to tell them. Inside the place was very dark. It's a very massive field that people are sitting on the grass, and all there is very dark. The area there is very dark. As they finished the meeting, the lady that told them she's having a meeting, she kneeled down. When she was telling them, she gets up from where she was sitting on the floor, then she went on her knee to tell them about the 3 days program. After she finished telling them about the 3 days program, she went back on the grass again. She sat down flat back on the grass, and the meeting finished there. As the meeting finished there, I now saw people vanish away. Some are walking, but some are just vanished like a spirit out of the place. I was walking, going out of the place, and I saw a young girl. She ran to me, and she said to me that she was the one that helped that lady to help them with the program. with the 3 days program the lady was talking about in that meeting. And she said, oh, come and see the lady. As she was telling me to come so that I can see the lady that I just said to them that she's having a meeting, because everybody have gone and that lady too have gone. I was going to meet the lady. I saw the lady. She was coming from inside the shop. The shop was very dark. There's a man there and there's another young girl that was inside that shop. As they was coming, I can see the lady was not happy to see me. Then I just turned back where I was going out of the way. As I was going out of the place, I now saw a woman. She was coming from my back. She can see what's going on in the meeting because I was at the back and she was at the back, at my back. I cannot call her white. I cannot call her black. I just know she is a woman. She have a dress like a white dress on. Creamy white dress on. I can say like a white dress on. As she was coming, she have 2 cups of tea with her. She was coming from a cafe. I can see the white cafe van that a man was there, the server. Or he was coming from the cafe and she have 2 white cups of tea in her hand. As she was coming, she asked me if I want a cup of tea. I said to her, no, if I take the tea, I will start going to the toilet. That's what I told her. Then I see now, as we are 3 of us now, we are coming out of the place. Later on, I can't tell where the other young girl went. As I was coming, I saw a building, very big building. It's a very big building and it's red. There's no door and there's no window. Here I'm coming. Please listen to me. Ask God, do not fight me. Those who know what I'm saying is true, they will not complain. They will only amend their way. It's only you who are blind in the spirit, soul, and mind that will complain about this message. But if you complain about it, God himself will be there to judge you. Go to God in prayer and let him self-confirm it to you. I'm just saying what I was showing. I saw this building. It's a very big building, red. There's no window, there's no door. I want to peep in to see what they are doing inside. Hear me. I want to peep in to see what they are inside, but there's no window for me to peep through, and there's no door for me to enter in. It's a big red building. I was imagining. I said, how can a building be without no window, without no door? I was trying to go to see what they are doing there. There's no window, there's no door. I was looking. I now lift my head up, like this up, and I saw on top they write RCCG. The R was in capital but very small, like this size, very small, and the CCG were in small letter, not in capital. When I saw it, I know it's redeemed. I said, this is a church. Then I was looking at, the moment I saw RCCG, I know it's a church. Then I was looking around to see how to get it, but there's no door there. There's no window for me to go through. Everywhere was just zip up. As it was zip, there's no window, there's no door. I was thinking, how can it be? And it's a church. I must go in to see, but there's no window for me to see. There's no door for me to see. I now see the woman that was coming with me. From the woman that I said that she must be she must see what I see in that meeting, that she was on my back. She was coming from the cafe. I now saw the woman. She moved away from the building. Next to the building, before I go further, next to the building, there's another table, like the table that they use for the Hausa in Nigeria use. The one they have a 2-wheel that you can move it around. You can put a market and food store on it to sell, but they can move that table out. You can move it around. Again, in front of that RCCG, I saw another counter, a table counter, 2 table counter, and I saw 2 big black women. I think they are black women. As I was coming, I saw them, 2 of them going. They are fat, huge, not like our size, huge woman. I saw them going. Then the woman that I saw in the cafe that was coming with me, that asked me if I want a cup of tea, and I said to her no. She now said to me, she moved away from the church, and she moved away from that cafe, from that table. That table that was next to where the church, the building that was written RCCG, there's a table, on that table that have a wheel. There's a sherry, red sherry, like the normal sherry. I don't know if you have it in Nigeria, but sherry, English red sherry. The sherry was in the front. It was on the table, but at the back of the sherry, it was very dark. The sherry was on the table, but at the back of the table, it was very dark. I know there's something behind that sherry, behind that table, but it wasn't clear for me to see. It was very dark. The lady, I can't call her a white woman or a black woman. The woman that was coming with me, that asked me if I want a cup of tea, and I said no, that was holding a 2 white cup of tea. She now turned to me. This is where I'm coming from now. She said to me that church, that building, she said she have wrote one book about them. Look, if God is giving you all one, you amend whatever needs to be amended. Listen, child of God. The woman said to me that she have wrote one book about that church. I said to her, one book is not enough for that church. When she said she have wrote one book about that church, and I said to her, one book is not enough for that church. She now said to me, she said that one book that she wrote is for all of them. This message has been repeated many times. I put it God message to all Nigeria church, because I go back to this message again. She said to me that the book that she wrote is for all of them. That means all the church. Even though if I don't know the meaning of some of this dream and some of the message, God himself will search your spirit and break it down for you to be able to understand it. That's what I say. Do not judge me. Judge who sent me. Go to God and let him explain to you. The woman said to me that she have wrote one book for that church. And there, I was telling her that one book is not okay for that church. I will come back to tell you why I said one book is not okay for that church. Because of what God has shown me. That's why I told the woman one book is not okay for that church. And she said to me, she said that book is for all of them. Not only for RCCG alone. God has sent a warning to. God has sent a warning to all of you. Why I told her my spirit, when you are in a dream, whatever activities that is going on in the dream, it's not you. It's not your physical body that is there. It's your spirit that is working. My spirit know what God have shown me. That's why I was saying there that one book is not okay for that church. Number one, I love you all, my brother and sister in the Lord. Do not be annoyed with this message. God know why he showed it to me, and God know why he gave it to me. I myself, it's like when you say somebody is already dead, but God was just sparing his life. It's like a dead man walking in the midst of woman being, that anytime God can just say, okay, yeah, my child, you finish, let's go home. I'm just waiting for my time, then off I go. This message, I'm not afraid. God knows I'm not afraid to mention this message. And those who I'm addressing this message to, they know me in their spiritual realm. They know who I am. They know that this is the child that was supposed to die a long time ago. That we don't know why she's still alive. But I was alive to fulfill the work of God. After my finish here, off I go. Hear this message. Why I said that that message is not okay for that church. God gave me this. This is a clear vision. God himself visited me 2013, and after that he gave me this clear vision. I said it can't be. Even sometimes before that, some of this message and dream, I said it can't be, because those people, it can't be them. Maybe Satan used their body. God, what's going on? It can't be them. But who am I to judge? You just go and see God. He will explain it to you. I myself was still battling in my spirit that it can't be. God, why? It can't be. But by the time we get to the gates of heaven and earth, we'll be surprised who we are going to meet in heaven, and we'll be surprised who we are going to meet in hell. I leave that to God. It's what God sent me that I'm doing here. Why I told the lady that, the woman, that one is not okay. Once God showed me this a clear vision. When I said clear vision, as I saw this vision, I saw Daddy G.O., Daddy Enoch Adeboye. I saw Daddy G.O. and Mommy G.O. They have a prison dress on. The General Overseer of Redeemed Christian Church. Here I am, sir, you know me, you know. Please ask God, and God himself will tell you. There is a thing you are supposed to amend. Please, sir, try to do the amend before the time comes. And try, Edda, try to do the amend. God loves every one of us. He doesn't want us to perish. Please, it's better to go home and rest in God's hand than to go home and rest in Satan's hand. Please. This message, I saw Daddy Gio and Mommy Gio and some old adults. You will call them elderly in the church. They are not youth, they are not young. Adults, they all wear the same prison dress. And I saw a block, a broken block. This message has been repeating many times. It's like God wants you to hear this message so that when every one of us get between gate and heaven and earth, we are going to stand and they will bring this video to you. My hand now, I finished my work, and then the rest is in God. And anytime now, I can go home. Anytime you all can go home. Nobody know the time. You will all surprised that I'm still alive. Yes, I got to fulfill this work. After the work, then it will take me home. Don't be surprised I'm still alive. This message, I saw Daddy Gio and Mommy Gio. They have a prison dress on, and a lot of some adults, old people, they are not young, they are arubo, men and women. They all have the same prison dress on. They are outside, and I saw a block, broken block. I saw them packing it and putting it in a wide open van. When I saw this, the vision clear off. Then again, I saw the same van in front of a place, like a outside the compound in the street. It's a very big building, but I can see the outside of it. I saw a grave, fresh grave. You can know that somebody was just buried. The cement was soft. You can see, not deep. You can see it's light. The cement was light. There's still water there. You can see it. I saw a grave inside, like a ground, like a campground. But I did not see what name on. I just know it's a campground. But there's a grave was in the middle, inside of it. As that went, I now saw a board. The board was board up. The same building, the same place where the grave was inside. It was close up. I saw the poster, like the poster that you use for, like, to put a sign, like this is the name of the church or this is the address of a place, of a building. The signpost was inside the van. The building was blocked up with a blue plywood. They block it all up. That's the building. But I was surprised that it's the same van that I saw Mommy Gio and Daddy Gio and the elderly and Warubo. The same van I saw them putting a broken block in the van. It's the same van I saw in front of the church. That's when, before God gave me this revelation, many years passed. I saw Daddy Gio was coming out of a building. Inside this building was black. I cannot say deep in, but it was coming out of the building. I saw a black Jeep in the middle of the road, was shining, very black Jeep. Daddy Gio went in it, and that's it. It vanished, it's gone. As Daddy Gio gone, I saw on the other side. I saw some people in a room. They hang them up like this, like if they was hanging up on the wood. They hang them on the wall like this. But God just let me see a pastor that I know. This pastor was one of Daddy Gio junior pastor there in Nigeria. You know, in RCC, you go a lot of pastor that you send out. This pastor was one of your RCC pastor. He have his church branch there in Nigeria. I saw this pastor too was hanged, but there's a lot of people inside that room. But God just let me see one of the RCCG pastor that I know. I repeat, this one was a dream before God showed me this vision of where I saw the Daddy Gio and the block. The block was broken, like a block of a building was broken, and they was parking it in the van. And before that, I saw Daddy Gio coming out of a building like a arena church. He went inside a black jeep, and that's it. It's gone. Then that's when I saw the other men. You children of God, we are all here just for a short time. By the time we all get home, we are going to answer for all our way. I deliver my message. My message, I'm doing it in Yoruba and English. Some you see where I put Yoruba song, where you see English, because God wants people who doesn't understand Yoruba so that they can tell those who doesn't understand English. If they know any Yoruba people, they can, who doesn't understand English, they can copy this message and give it to them, so that at the end nobody can we said I did not know or I did not understand. That's why some of this message I put it in a book, but thank God for the YouTube. I just managed now to cut it small by small. The one for RCCG, I will do the RCCG one. It's not only RCCG God showed me. When you finish, keep logging into this message. I'll be bringing out some of the church God gave me. And God said that it's clearing a lot of people. A lot of people are going on soon. A lot of pastors are going on. It is well. A lot of pastors are going on. Please, it's good to go home and rest with God than to go home and rest in Satan's hand. I won't say much. It is good to go home and rest in God's hand than going and rest in Satan's hand. It's not good to go through hell here on earth and die again and continue it. It is well. This message, RCCG Church, I saw a building, it was written RCCG Church. There's no window, there's no door. I tried to peep in through, but I could not see the inside of it. It's for you all now to do the amend. I'm not saying much. It's for you all to do the amend. Let the Holy Spirit now start working in each one of you. It is well. My name is Maria OLAJESU. You can log in on the website and you can see a lot of my message. I put it on YouTube. I'm still alive to finish my work. After I finish my work, I'm going home. It is well. Bye.